Okay, so hi guys, how are you? My name is Saurav. I like to make content on cloud DevOps, Kubernetes in general. So in this today video, I will going to show you that basically I have created an app which will solve a simple use case. And what is the use case is that? Let me just open my browser. And for example, if you log into any AWS console and you want to manage your S3 buckets, let me just go to the diagram first so I can able to show you how that thing actually be cater around. Allow me a moment. Okay, so now the thing is, if let's just say you have a AWS console or AWS access and you have multiple S3 bucket, for example S3 bucket 1, 2, 3 and 4 etc. You want to manage them. To manage them, for example, what does that manage actually do? To upload them, to delete the files and structure, to get the bucket overview. For that, either you can use AWS CLI, which is a official tool by AWS itself, or you can use any kind of paid S3 bucket manager. Okay, I have seen some tools, but they are not pretty much open source and free, and they have some own limitation, for example just like pricing tag and all. That's why to rectify this issue or this use case, I have created an application which is called S3 file manager. If you open my GitHub and if you open my GitHub and go to this link, you will see this is the S3 file manager. It is a very simple application which you can use in your own environment for your day-to-day task. If let's just say you want to manage, you have access key and secret key, and you want to manage your AWS resources, AWS S3 management resources. So how can you able to do that? I have entirely Dockerized it. I have entirely configured the every step, but what you have to do is that you have to just deploy it into your own environment. And the deployment part I will just show you. Just copy this link, go to your terminal, open your terminal, create a file call, or not create a file actually, just git clone the S3 browser repository. Go to S3 browser, that thing, and create an env file. And this env file you have to upload an access key and secret key. Okay, and the access key and secret key, how can you do that? Let me just I have given you the instruction here that you have to create an env file and put this detail only. Okay, this detail, and the access key and secret key you can get it from your AWS console. So let me just go to my AWS console, and this is my AWS console. And I have created a simple access key and secret key. This is a perishable access key, so you can see that, but once this video is going to be uploaded, this key will be, and that time will be deleted. Okay, so let me just update the access key and update the secret key as well. And update the region, whatever the region you want to use. For example, I'm just using US East 1 as of right now, and you are done. The configuration part and the setting the environment variable is done. What you have to do is that, but you can use this manual approach, but I have created the Docker utility as well, so you can able to use Docker in your environment as well. So for that you have to just install Docker, sudo apt install docker.app by using this command. If you're using Ubuntu or any kind of common Linux distro, you can refer to this utility, or this command. It will going to install your Docker daemon into your system. And let me just go to my S3 buckets, and I'm going to check in this region, in the US East 1 region, how many bucket right now I have. If you see, I have plenty of buckets. I want to manage these buckets, but I don't have the access to AWS console access as of right now. I have only the API access, for example ENE file access. For that's why I am creating this application. For this, what you have to do is that docker compose up -d. Once this command will be executed, a container will be created called S3 file manager, and it is created successfully. If you open your browser again and type localhost with the following port, you will see an application is actually hosting your all the bucket. You can see they are all the bucket actually residing in my AWS console, AWS account. I can open any buckets. I can do whatever the changes I want. For example, if I want to upload some files or some folders, let me just upload a sample file and upload this thing, and this file will be in a matter of second, it will going to upload into my S3 bucket. Once this is going to be uploaded, you will see this file has been uploaded successfully, and I can able to see this is uploaded in my test bucket 4. If I go to AWS console and go to this bucket as well, I can able to see this DevOps course PDF is actually uploaded. So I can able to switch the bucket as well. So so it is a very useful application. You can install, you can use in your own environment, and you can see you can able to solve this this repeated task of managing AWS bucket using any kind of paid tool or any kind of open source AWS CLI kind of terminal tool. Adapt all those ways and use this one to get a very much graphical user interface kind of utility to manage your all the buckets. Okay, so this is the application which I am using right now to manage my S3 bucket. I am deploying this thing into my local, and after that, after some time, I will try to give another video where I'm going to deploy this thing into a Kubernetes cluster, and yeah, that thing in that time we will try to learn a lot of thing about the deployment path as well. Okay, so yeah, keep learning, keep on learning. Bye. Thank you.